Today I'm going to showcase Blacksmith Master. And if this goes well, I'm happy to do a series on this one, because I'm really having a lot of fun. Played this one a while back and it has been updated a few times since, so we're gonna rediscover it. Because yes, Blacksmith Master is still in early access, so the game is still getting a lot of updates and pretty major changes. If you've only seen it at the start, you're gonna be surprised now. What is it? Manage your own medieval smithy in Blacksmith Master. Supervise the entire process from mining ore and gems to designing and selling finished products. Forge everything from weapons and armors to tools and cooking utensils. And yes, the key thing here is at the start you're gonna see it's gonna be very basic, we're gonna be all alone, we're gonna try to do everything ourselves. But in the future, or as you grow, you can start hiring a lot of people, hiring people to help you, forge, to help you sell, to help you mine even the resources. I'm going to say yes to the tutorial so that you can see it, but I'll explain as always everything. So it is. This is our small blacksmith, shop, if you wish, or forge. It's very small, but we're gonna be able to grow it for sure. We're going to hire a first, helper. Now it is important actually here to make a pretty good choice. So let's see. This one here, it has a speed of 2, like he's level 2. He has 2 points on speed, 1 point for forge, 1 point for the wood, the carpentry. This one is 110, 112. Okay, and it demands a lower wage, but it doesn't work that fast. Okay, I mean this is pretty good. I would love, let's actually refresh. We can refresh for free. This is what I was looking for. Interesting. He has 3 points on forge, but he's actually taking more time on the ingot. The great thing with this one is he has plus 20% XP, so he's gonna gain XP very quickly. So I think this is a good one to get started. Okay, so for now, this is what we can sell. We can sell, 1 of these weapons, 4 of these, 6 of these utensils. In the future, we'll be able to have our own, front office, if you wish, where we can sell whatever we want. But for now, this is what we can. Okay, so we have our first person over here. And this is a tutorial, so it's showing you what's gonna happen in the future, and we can optimize this, and we can even take control of that guy or anybody. So it is, he took basically 1 iron, he made it hot, then he transformed it into what he wants. Now he's gonna cool it down, and then he's gonna transport it all the way there. So this is one person doing it all. Obviously that's not optimization, right? But with that, we've sold. So we can go here, collect our rewards of 80 coins. Great. And now he doesn't know what to do. So that's not great. We're going to go here. And this is one of the big changes, is now the research tree is pretty different from before. So we could, if we wanted, no, they tell us we have to do carpentry. So, okay, let's do carpentry. Even if that guy is not really a great carpenter, we'll still do that. Okay, so we need now to go into the shop designer and buy a carpentry table. And you can see we're gonna be able to put it anywhere we want. So we're gonna want to also optimize a bit the space. For example, putting it like this. So he's gonna come, he's gonna take a wood, and he's gonna make something out of it. Okay, great work. So now he's coming and he's gonna do, take a wood and start making it. This is gonna be gamer shop. Okay, and it is. So he's working there, and we can actually even take control of the guy. Right? So we take control of him. Now I press C, I can decide, okay, to make a wooden thing. So I'm gonna take one of these, bring it there, and now I'm gonna make this, oops, wrong button. Okay, I'm making right now. You can make it quicker or slower than if the guy is doing it himself. And then we're gonna deliver it here. Up, done. And then he's gonna do the same again. So, you know, you don't have to do this, but if you want, you can. You can see, you know, your people doing their work. And you can be terrible like I am right now, or you can be great at it. And then we're gonna press tab and, you know, stop it. Let him do it on his own. Because we should be doing more the management, right? It's more important for us to do the management. So for example, we will be able to recruit new people. We have also 1 point of mastery, so we could unlock something else. For example, having more staff. Great. So now I'll be able to go here. I need some bench. So we can hire potentially more blacksmiths in the future, many other things, by the way. You know, oh, okay, it's fine. So this one is pretty good too. Maybe I make this guy the wooden guy in the future. Okay. He's not that great. He's not that great. This can be a great for forge, not for carpentry, but for forge. It's a good one. So it is. We've hired now 3 people. They need a bench, so that's good. And I can also specialize them on the right thing. Forgot where though. So I'm gonna need to check that in a second. We can choose new things to do, for example. Let's go with that and with that. So let me remember, where do we put here? I think this is here. So level up, we're gonna say higher skill first, and we're gonna say you are great for metal, so I'm focusing them, right? Emma. Then where is this is my wooden guy, right? Yes, you're gonna be wooden guy. So I'm gonna say manual, so I can make sure to focus on the wood. And I'm gonna say you're gonna do wood only. And then you should probably do metal first. Okay. And go with higher skill first. Okay, good. So that is some improvements. We have a bit of money. So let's see. We're gonna want another staff bench. Otherwise I can't have, you know, it's 3 people per staff bench. So it is. I may want to also have, you know, several of these. So let's go. We're gonna go with 2 carpentry over here. And we're gonna also make that a bit better. So let's see. First, oops. Okay, we can't do it right now because he's working on it, but I'm gonna reorganize that also just now. Now the day is gonna finish soon, obviously. You know, it's 4 p.m. At some point they need to rest, but for now they're working hard. And when the day ends, obviously they're gonna rest over here, and then we can do another day. There will be also quite a lot of blueprints in the future, better blueprints, higher quality, all types of things. But we'll see this probably in 1 or 2 days. So let's accelerate a bit the time to see if they can finish this day. We have finished selling that one, great. We can already start another one if we want. Problem is I don't really have a lot there, so let me do that. I'm gonna rotate it. Okay, at least he can work on that one for a bit. Okay, this is finished, perfect. Let's see. So there's a bit of a queue here, but not too bad, and I don't really have a lot of money right now, so it's not too bad. I'm gonna leave it like this, and at the end of the day, we'll reorganize this and see also what money we have, potentially to try to optimize a bit the timeline. So it is. They're doing their work. Not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna be able to finish these. Great. And yeah, we may be able to actually finish everything in the first day. Maybe not, but we won't be too far, because at some point they need to stop working, you know. Oh no, we're gonna be able to. Here it is. Now they're resting. Okay, so we're gonna say complete. There's nothing left for us to do today. No, no other merchant that wants anything else. They have stopped working. So what we can do is start reorganizing a bit. So as I said, we're gonna put here. So when they actually, let me see, I'm gonna put that here. Let's say when they come in, they take something there. Then there's not a lot of space here, but okay. We're gonna probably try to put a second one because we have a bit of money. So let's go. Okay. And then once they are finished, they can go directly there. I'm not saying this is perfect layout, but I think this is not bad. You know, they go here, they go around, and same on this side. Okay, in the future we can have, of course, bigger storage, and we're gonna have tons of other things, as you can see over here. This is just the tools. Then we're gonna have the stores, decorations, we're gonna have lights, we're gonna have stairs, because you can have so many levels and you can expand also bigger. So yeah, there's a lot we can do over here. We can also potentially already look, but actually I don't have a lot of money, so that's not gonna work. I think we spent a bit too much, but okay. So the day is almost finished. I do have also a couple of these, so let's see. This could get one more merchant offer, that is not bad. Why can't I do this one? Oh, I only had 1 point, sorry, I thought I had more than 1 point, so I should have been a bit more careful. But you see a lot of different research. It's gonna take obviously more and more time to unlock them. But let's see, this second day is coming now, right? I'd love a button to just move to the next day, to be honest, but okay. We obviously spent a lot today to just hire people, make some purchases, but we did sell a lot, so that's good too. Let's start the next day. We're gonna have new offers that are coming, so let's go. We're gonna do some wood for sure, but also, and you can see that they are getting bigger, obviously. We can just select them all, to be honest. We can control blacksmith, so I did that before already, so you saw it, here it is, my people are starting to work. We still have some reserves of those two, so we're fine, but we will need to buy some at some point. I mean, this is 28, so for example here I know I don't have enough, right? So let's see, we're going to yeah, make it full. Here we still have quite a lot, so not much else. Now I need to start selling some to have money to get more people in, but at least right now you can see that we don't have any anybody waiting, right? They're just always working, and I think they're pretty efficient. They don't have to walk that far right? They're always in a pretty small circle. Okay, I'll see you in a minute when this day is finished, because nothing new right now. Here it is, this is the next day. I have now 5 people working. It's pretty cool to see all of them going around. We're making more money, that's great too. I'm gonna select this one, and you can see exclamation mark there. Why? Because one of my people, Norman to be precise, has reached a new level. You can see this is full, so he has 2 skill points available, and we can choose where to put them. I think we're going to focus him on the wood, we said. So let's go, let's put 2 wood. And in the future, maybe we'll put a bit on speed, but definitely nothing on metalworking. And yeah, these 2 are also getting there sooner rather than later. And we need to make sure we buy also some resources from time to time. So let's go, wood is not expensive. Iron is definitely a bit more expensive. We are also able to unlock 1 mastery, so maybe we can reduce the price of wood actually. Should have done that before buying some wood, but okay. And yeah, see you in a minute. Today, despite actually buying quite a few things, we have made a neat profit, plus 1,795. That was a great day. That was a great day. And I think we can immediately recruit a few more people, because we have almost 3,000 in the bank. So let's see if there's anybody good. Less XP gain, definitely not great. This is not bad for focusing on wood. As you can see though, the price continues to increase every time, right? So you have to be careful who you recruit. This is not so great. None of them are great, to be honest. Except I guess this one we can focus on. So we said this is going to focus on wood and this is going to focus on metal. And that doesn't mean they can only do this, right? This is a preference. So this is really going to, first they will do that. Anybody, yeah, these two are pretty close to also leveling up, so that's great. We need to make sure we have enough resources. Now that I've recruited 2 new people, I may have a few people waiting. You can see this one is waiting for way too long right now, so that's not great. I think we probably need a 3rd carpentry, and soon we're gonna need to expand also the building basically. So let's see, maybe I put it over here. Okay, let's see if that's enough. So it's all about optimization, right? It's not just about buying things on top of each other, but yeah, trying to optimize all of this. So this one is almost finished, that's why I took another wooden one, and then they can finish these 2. Okay, it is already done. So we have money again. Great. Let's see. So all of these are ingots. Not so much of wood anymore, but okay, that's fine. So they're gonna start working more on ingots than before after they finish here. And more, you know, it takes more and more crafting to get to another level too. So actually, let me slow down a bit because I'm not too sure what we're gonna get. So we can have an assistant to transport resources. Speaking of which, I think we're gonna select the assistant, not so much for the assistant themselves, which, yeah, they're gonna help in the future, but more to get access to this hiring discount level 1. It's up to 500 coins cheaper to hire new workers. So I just said, cost of workers keeps increasing, but with the below, we should be able to reduce this. And the assistants can still be useful, you know, to help move things around. I don't think we're gonna do it right away, because this will also require some chests to move things around, and then it will require the actual assistance. You know, here it is, if you look over there. So I can hire somebody to become an assistant. This will be really focused on their speed, so this could be a pretty good one, to be honest. Or yeah, I mean, they're all pretty good, to be honest, except that one, man, works. Yeah, what's the difference here? This is a level 1, this is a level 2. Okay, maybe we'll go with that one. So that way I have one, just to show you. So what I can do, for example, will be to place one of those chests very close to the door, so they would deliver to the chest, and then, I mean, let me actually do it. So it means I need a bit of space. So let's move that here, let's move that there. Somebody's using it, so we need to wait a second. It is, I don't think anybody is using it anymore. Up. So you're gonna have this really there, this there, okay. But soon I think it's gonna be time to also expand the place. We really don't have that much space anymore. Okay, see somebody, yeah, is ready to be upgraded. So this is a wooden person, because it takes 20% less time to do wood. That's great, let's give him wood. And let's actually focus fully on wood. Okay, and yeah, these 3 there, getting there slowly but surely. Good, let's accelerate the time and I'll see you in a minute. another day is done, and clearly I can see that now I need to grow this. Like, this is not efficient anymore. There's not enough space. Look at this, they're waiting here. So yeah, I definitely have more people now, too many people, let's say. So let's go at the bottom over here and unlock, you know, walls, and then we're gonna have foundations or the basement too. But walls, that's definitely gonna be a big one. So if I go over here now, right, I can see I can have a second door, right? I can have more walls. Okay, we have money, so I'm not too worried. Then we can delete these ones and delete these ones. In the future, I could also have multiple, you know, rooms, but for now, I think we're gonna keep it simple to just one room. Not the carpet that I wanted. Where is the normal floor? What about that? Here. Sorry. So let's go. Okay. So we have now some basic. We're gonna want probably. Sorry. Just gonna make it all the same. We're going to have a couple more doors, as I said. Let's go. Let's actually go crazy and put doors all around here. Then I can put windows on this side. You know, I want them to be able to see outside. I'm not a terrible person. Now it's time to move some of these. Okay. Okay. And let's see. So, oh, somebody is currently using any. They are using all of those things. I may have to wait until tomorrow to reorganize this a bit. Let's go. So now, you know, the big change too is my people are not going through the door anymore. They're just going basically from this to this and then to a chest. Alright, so that is why we can reorganize this a bit more to be like this and then to be like that. Actually, maybe I put it here against the wall. Damn it. Yeah, actually can just buy another one because I'll need one for the iron too. Speaking of which, we're gonna want to also get into some of those bigger ones here. Okay, but let's start with that. Maybe another one of these here. Okay, so make some space for it. Okay, so at least on the wood side, it should be a lot better. Let's check it out. So they should just work here now. Yeah, they're going here, delivering there. Okay, and somebody's delivering there. Perfect. Speaking of which, we just finished that one. 58 for 2,550. Great. Oh, this is a higher point. If you complete it in time, you'll get 10% bonus, but if you don't, then 20% less, and we have 24 hours to do it, so should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, then I can't really touch these ones. They're still working on them, but I think it's not too bad. You can see there's not too many people waiting right now. Oh, that's bad. This is a worker. Okay, that's fine. So let's see. I think what we're really missing at this point is a second one of these. Another day, another great profit. Look at this, more than 5,000 of profit with this day 8. After I have basically reorganized, you know, the shop. We have the carpentry on this side, so 2 reserves, of, you know, wood. They take the wood, they go there, they deliver into one of these, depending on, you know, which one is closest. Same on this side. They're gonna take, you know, one iron either from here or from there, depending on which side. They go into this forge. Then they're going to, you know, tap on their thing. Then they put it in the water and they deliver into this. And then my workers, right, they take from this and they deliver over here right away. So yeah, we've made some great progress, you know, growing. Look at my people. I have now a number of level 4. Like it is, we have some level 4. Quite a lot of different ones. Even some of my assistants are getting upgraded. So great stuff, great stuff. Time to move forward and unlock something new. We have at this point, I think, two main choices. Yeah, sure, we could, you know, go over here, like more offers, or we could reduce against the price or get better people. But I think we want to look more on this side, where the two key choices are either over here, getting scholars to get new blueprints, or we could get into the mine. I think let's go into the mine first. Oh no, you have to unlock the scholars first. Okay, so let's unlock the scholars. We're gonna have a blueprint table. We're gonna hire some scholars. They're gonna generate design points. So this is a currency if you wish, and we can spend those design points to upgrade the quality. Right now, the quality of my stuff is common, so it's pretty boring if you wish. Now we're gonna want to get better at it, right? With some design tables. So let's go, let's put 2 over or 3. Let's go crazy. I have money and we're gonna need to hire some people to go work there. All right, so let's go check over here, hire scholars. So this one generate 10% more designs, but less when using schematics. Okay. Schematics, slower. So this is fine. No, I don't want that. Here, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, why not? Walking faster, not really important. Ah, great. More experience. Love it. So we have now 3. They're gonna work on this. So let's see, here it is. They arrive, they're gonna work, and this is gonna start slowly but surely increasing. And meantime, of course, we continue to sell. Still at 0. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Wow, 2. Adjacent, so they collaborate. That's great. But the bonus is still 0%. So not so great. Oh, we're out of wood. Sorry, my bad. I missed it. Okay. And we have actually finished this. Oh no, darn. We didn't manage to finish it on time. Okay, and you can see that some of them, on top of money, they will also give us a new blueprint. So that can definitely be good to do. Let's unlock this one. There's no time, so it's fine. We can choose them. Perfect. Okay, let's go. I'll see you in a minute. And it is. We can do 2 things now. One is, if I want, I can start upgrading some of the blueprints we already have to make more money. For example, this wooden spoon over here. Right now, with the common quality, I sell it for 44. I can move it with 40 design points to sell it at 50 with uncommon quality. What I've done too is I've unlocked a new blueprint by doing one of those. Oops, wrong button. By one of these here, I've unlocked a new blueprint. So I can click on new blueprint. And I can see, what's available right now for me. In particular, butcher knife, there is a merchant that wants butcher knife. So it could be a good idea to focus on that one right now. Let's unlock it. And it will be again at the basic quality starting, but we can upgrade it, right? So let's go. Let's upgrade this first one. It is now blue instead of gray. So we're going to be able to make better ones. Lastly, I have over here done 20. Actually, to be precise, 40, because I've already had that before, but we've done 20 offers, so we can have an elite worker join us. All workers move 10%, blueprint upgrade cost 10% less, bonus to customer. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's go for that one indeed. Okay, and start the next day. I'll see you there. And it is a few days later, and look at this. We have money, we have design points, because I did one of these offers was giving a lot of design points. So we're gonna be able to use them to upgrade many things to blue level, or I could even go to rare quality if we wanted. But let's start with everything at blue level, right? Makes it a bit more equilibrium. And again, with that, we make a lot more money. So that is great. That is great. We also have people that are higher and higher level. Look at this. We have 9 scholars now, some level 3. I'm starting to also put this all skill equally for the scholars. I think that's best. The assistants are growing, you know, their speed and their number of items. For example, this guy can transport 4 items and moves pretty fast. And then the blacksmiths, right, I'm kind of specializing them either in wood or in iron. And we've, you know, grown the shop even more, or the factory right now. It's not really a shop, right? It's more a factory. We also have access to 2 new things here. So let's go. And let's go with the mine, as I said before. So we have now an iron mine. We're gonna have also the forest. We have the copper mine and much more. But let's create, you know, let's start with, actually, let's unlock also the wood mine so you can see it, right? So here it is. We have now lumberjack, right, and miners. So let's see, can I hire any? Yes, we can. So XP is always a good one. Let's go with 1 XP, and then we are gonna go also with 1 lumberjack. So 10 more stamina, but 2 more. No, 10 more stamina, 2 more. Yeah, I think that's good, this one. Okay. So we have now over here the access to the mine. Look at this, he's working in the mine, great. Getting the resources there. And so we can add, you know, decoration, we can add a rest area, we can add a crate elevator, a pickaxe racks, and in the future some others. So that's great. We have over here, this is the rest area, I'm guessing. Let's rotate it, put some fire there. Let's go also the fire over here. Okay, what else? That's pretty much it, right? We have the crate already there. Oh, pickaxe. Okay, so let's go there, because this is decrease health points for each rock. That is great. So that's the first mine. Of course, we're gonna grow it slowly but surely. You can see there is more for there in the future. Okay. And now we go back and we go to the wood. Similarly for the wood, right, we have here the rest area. He's going to put it here. Okay, so he's doing strange stuff. That's the summary. So let's put also some I'm gonna put the rest over here. Let's rotate it there. Okay, put 2 fires. Oops, there. Yeah, we're gonna move this closer for now. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We can build another one for when we have more, because I'm definitely gonna try to get more of these guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So let's go back, and now we should start having some of these resources delivered to us. We can continue, of course, to make some money. That's very important. Continue, you know, to upgrade my people. As I said, I'm gonna try to make them sooner rather than later, all automated, so I don't have to do it myself. Okay, this is a bit low on the other ones, so let me get the other ones up first. Blacksmith, same. So you're going to be focusing on metal, so let's go, let's focus on high skill. No, higher skill, thank you. And then same here for wood. We're gonna focus on higher skill. Perfect. Okay, I see the wood is empty. Yeah, we're not there at the point where I can have the mine or the forest provide all of the resource yet. So let's buy a couple. We are rich anyway right now, so I'm not too worried. Okay, one more finished here. Great. Get with the next one. And we have a way to do even more. So we have the pine forest on top of the oak. We have the copper in the future. And as I said, there's a lot more improvement on this side too, but let me show you more, smelting ore. We have now a ore crate. We can restock it. Then we can have a small, so instead of, here we're getting the iron. So let's go. We're going to start. I guess we can put it in the, maybe over here. Let's go. So it's gonna be delivered there. And we're gonna need to transform it here. Start one there. One there. Okay. And that's going to basically create ingots. Okay, let's go. I need to hire some people. What's the problem here? Yeah, they will be delivered tomorrow. Great. What else? So this is empty. That's fine. There is no assistant. Because right now, if you look at my assistants, right, they're all transporting resources. So let's go create a few. No, they're bad. Yeah, XP, always good. Carry. Not great. Oh, that's starting to be expensive now. Okay, maybe let's use this one. So you're going to move here to no, that's not what I wanted to do, sorry. You're gonna move here to do the ingots. So you're going to focus all skills, okay. You're also going to be all skills. Let's see, we can have, you're gonna restock the wood, and then we can have one start to restock the iron. Okay. Oh, look at how much money we made today. That is great. Let's start the next day. See what's happening over here. Another one is ready to be all to higher skills. Actually, this is one that is what? Oh yeah, that is one that is good at everything. So maybe this is one we're gonna make. Okay. We're gonna make it one that can be supporting everything depending on what's needed. So yeah, we have some resources that have been transported to the warehouses thanks to this, right? So that's great. That's great. Let's finish this one. See, ooh, 100, starting to be expensive. Okay, what is not working over here? We have a bit of iron. We have nobody. I thought we put somebody to work there. Right? Yeah, we put one guy. Where are you? Where are you? Ah, here it is. Okay, starting. It's gonna start creating ingots. Put them over here. And then somebody can then transport it from here to there in the future. That's the idea, right? Of course, we're gonna need a lot more people working in the mine and in the forest. But that's a bit the idea of the basic of the game. We have, more and more workers to do our job. We're getting a lot over here of design points. And the only big thing we haven't really looked at is we haven't really started, two things. One is to sell, this one, enable selling items via rack and checkout. So we can have a checkout over here. We can have racks inside. And then the second is basically here and there is we can have a basement, we can have, the first floor and multiple floors actually. So we can start expanding this even further. But it is, ladies and gentlemen, first look at Blacksmith Master. I think this game has a lot more depth than what it looks at first, because you know it's all about really pure optimization of pathways and all of this. I can, by the way, buy some to make this work all the time. So yeah, a lot more. And I've also, as I said at the beginning, really appreciated that the developer seems to be listening a lot to the feedback and has done quite a few improvements to the game already. So I'm open to playing more. Do tell me in the comments below if you want to see more, and if so, yeah, you'll see more on the channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.